Hey, collective, what is going on? What is crack-a-lackin', y'all? It is your girl Tracy with Ascension 225 Tarot and Oracle. What's happening? What's crack-a-lackin', y'all? Alright, so pretty much mostly done with my June zodiacs. I have a few more to go, and right now we are on Scorpio, our Scorpio collective. So if you were born anytime between October 24th through November 22nd, that makes you a Scorpio sun sign. But if you have Scorpio anywhere in your chart, hey, come on in. If you are a cross watcher watching for that special, spectacular Scorpio in your life, then you are also welcome. Please, y'all, make sure you take your shoes off at the door before you enter the sanctuary, all right, to receive these messages that Spirit may have for some of you today. Not all of you are going to get messages, all right, but the ones who need a message that Spirit needs to relay a message to, then you are the ones who will receive whatever messages are intended for you. All right, if it resonates with your spirit and your soul, then this reading was meant for you to see today. If it doesn't resonate with you at all, then maybe today is just not your reading, or maybe I'm just not your reader. But check out some of my other videos. All right, you guys. I may state a time frame on my videos, but all of my videos are really timeless. Why? Because there is no time frame in the spirit realm except for divine timing. Okay, so come on in, find a nice cozy spot to relax, relate, and release, so that will enable you to receive whatever it is that you need to receive today, my beautiful Scorpios. I am a Gemini, and for some reason I resonate very strongly with a lot of the Scorpio messages. I mean, I grew up with 3 Scorpios. Both my parents were Scorpios. One of my brothers was a Scorpio. So I grew up, with a lot of Scorpio energy around me. And believe you me, I got stung by that stinger quite a bit growing up. All right, so I know how you Scorpios roll. So maybe I pick up on Scorpio messages because I'm kind of tapped in. I don't know, but it's very interesting because I do not have Scorpio anywhere in my chart. So at least I don't think so. I need to check it again. But anyway, I digress. All right, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venuses. This is your reading. I've already meditated over some of these oracle cards that we're going to get into on the second half of the reading. We are going to start off the reading with tarot. I'm going to get some crowning energy for you guys for the next 30 days, and then we're going to get into clarifying some of those crowning energies. I'm not sure if I'm going to get any foundational energies yet. We'll kind of play that as we go along. All right, you guys. So I hope everyone's well out there. You're abundantly blessed. You're happy just because you're alive and kicking and breathing and happy just for no reason. I mean, what reason more do you need, right? Because the alternative, I'm sure it's a beautiful world, but be able to maximize our time here on this Malkuth, right, you guys, in this 3D realm. Okay, so Scorpios, let's get into your reading. Hold on, got some housekeeping. Housekeeping is, do me a favor and please hit the like button right now. It's like ringing my doorbell. Give me that energetic spark that I need. So hit that like button and let me know that you're here. Leave comments. I do read all the comments and I do reply back. What else? I said don't force the messages to fit. And not only hit the like button, I'd love for you to share with whoever, friends, family, co-workers you think would enjoy the content here, but most importantly, subscribe, because I pick a random subscriber. I reach out to a random subscriber every month, and then let that subscriber know, hey, you have won a free 30-minute reading with yours truly. So if you'd like the opportunity to possibly win, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. That way you will not miss any of the details or the content that is coming out. All right, you guys? Okay. So, what do we have here? All right, I think I'm going to start off by rolling the dice. We're going to get into these 2 cards here, and then we're going to dig into the tarot. Okay? All right, Holy Spirit. For the most important symbols that need to be seen by Scorpios. This is for the next 30 days. Most important that you want to show them. All right. I'm kind of curious about this. Hold on. Okay, so that's about. And here we go. I believe that this is a wanting. Wait a minute. Is this a waxing? That this is a wanting moon. Okay. This is a wanting moon. All right. You know the moon goes in all these different cycles. We have wanting moons and waxing moons. Okay. I don't know the definition of a wanting moon at this very moment. I may put it in the comments, but we have a wanting moon. All right, and we just got finished observing a new moon in Gemini on June 6th. Okay, so and we're still feeling some of that moon energy here, and that's why I'm going to pull a few moon cards for you as well. But maybe something is about to happen in a wanting moon energy. Okay, you might want to look up when the next wanting moon is. I've got the number 11. All right, number 11. And 11 represents Libra in the major arcana cards. And Libra represents justice. Libra is the equalizer of the zodiac, always making sure that everyone and everything in the universe remains balanced at all times, and that there is fairness. And if things are unbalanced, Libra goes into overdrive, making sure that there is some form of justice, whether in the 3D or the 5D. And so some of you, if this is 3D, a 3D situation, that maybe some of you are maybe going to court, maybe having to sign some contracts, some papers that have to do, with the judicial system. Maybe you're having to stand in front of somebody from the judicial system. I can't even talk. I don't know. All right. If it's the 5D, then this represents some form of justice, whether it's good karma or bad karma. Okay. The 11 also represents, what people classify as that soulmate, that 11-11 energy, that twin flame, that soulmate type of energy. So, and then we have Aquarius energy here. Aquarius is the peacekeeper, the humanitarian of the zodiac, ruled by Uranus. All right. The Aquarius symbol represents the star card in the major arcana, having hope and faith. And, this is also about healing energy, staying balanced as well. Okay. Aquarius represents forward movement and, tapping into all things that teach, right? All types of teaching, like technology and all that other fast-paced stuff. That's what Aquarians are attracted to. So there may be an Aquarius somewhere in your situation. All right, maybe somebody is in that star energy, and we'll find out more in the tarot, that star energy of healing or having some hope and faith. Okay, all right, so let's get into, oh my gosh, yeah, that makes sense. All right, so here we go. And we have the High Priestess, and the High Priestess represents Cancerian energy, and that represents someone who is totally tapped in to their intuitive side. Don't make a move without consulting their intuitive, those intuitive voices that speak to them. All right. The High Priestess is more of an observer. All right. She observes more so than reacts, until maybe her intuition kicks in and tells her what to do. The High Priestess doesn't speak a whole lot, so there could be things that are unsaid here. Okay. And then we've got the Star, and we just got finished talking about that Aquarius energy representing the Star card in the Major Arcana. We've got Drake representing this. It says, I find hope, inspiration, spirituality, and illumination valuable aspects of life. Additionally, contentment, calmness, and popularity are also important factors. 1111 on the timer. Wow. So and that matches that 11 on the dice. Yeah, maybe somebody is also a star. Maybe somebody has some sort of platform where they're able to reach other people, right? Maybe they're popular in some sort of way. All right, that was the secondary Major Arcana card that came out. So let's get into your crowning energy, and I just want to show you, before we shake up the energy, what is here already. All right, for my Scorpios, I've got the Four of Wands, and we just got finished talking about the 11 and how the 11 also stands for that 1111, that soulmate type of energy. Well, this is the card that represents that 1111, the Four of Wands. The fours in tarot or numerology are all about finding that stability, right? Finding that stability, making sure that foundation that you're standing on is strong, or whatever you're building on is strong, right? Instead of trying to build a house on sand. All right, this is stability. This is where you find harmony and peace, that safe place to fall, right? And what about in the middle here? Page of Wands. Page of Wands. Page of Wands is very curious. Wands are fire energy, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, and it's all about following your passions, following your desires, following your creativity. It's more of an action-oriented type of vibration, right? So maybe somebody is taking action. Maybe they're experimenting with their creativity, or maybe experimenting with some of their passions, because it's coming across in Page energy, and Page is very, very young energy. So this could be a new venture. Okay, maybe somebody is testing their creativity as far as cooking. All right, maybe somebody's thinking of starting a cooking platform. Who knows, right? But this also has to do with some sort of security and where they find contentment and happiness. Holy Spirit, this is for our Scorpio collective. Show us some of the crowning energy that will be most important for our Scorpio collective to see during this time frame of the next 30 days. All right, what's on the bottom? 10 of Coins, complete abundance. This is what everyone strives for, right? The 10s could be reaching the pinnacle of something that you've always dreamed of, hoped for, wanted. All right, this is being totally abundant, maybe financially abundant in many different ways. You've got different generations of family that add to the mix. This is about family legacy and what can be passed on one generation to the next. And I love this. This is a beautiful coin right here. I mean, not coin, but card right here. All right, so in the middle, we got the world. The world. All right. The world is the final card of the major arcana. All right. There's only 22 of them. This is card number 21, or some people call it 22, because the next one after that is the 0 card, or the Fool. All right, starting from ground zero again. But the World card is about accomplishments. Maybe you've fulfilled certain things in your life. All right, maybe this is a completion of certain chapters and cycles in your life. All right. The 10s can also designate completions of a cycle and chapters as well. Okay. All right. So what do we have here? Holy Spirit, I need a few crowning cards for the next 30 days for our Scorpio. Most important crowning cards that need to be seen in regards to our Scorpio collective. Whoa. Cards went flying, and got a lot of them too. All right. Okay. We're just going to take these 4 right here. I've got Temperance. All right. Patience. Grasapa. All right. Have patience. All right. Whatever is going on in your life, to remain patient and remain balanced. That's what you need to focus on. All right. And whatever you need to do for the situation, do that. But just know that Spirit's working in the background on your behalf, right? Saint Michael, working on your behalf behind the scenes. All right. But one must stay patient. One must stay even keeled. That Temperance is that Sagittarius energy. All right. Sagittarians are the only ones who have a weapon in the zodiac. They have a crossbow. So, could be looked at as Cupid as well, with the whole crossbow, but also looked at as, fight for what is yours. Fight for what is yours. 7 of Wands. Somebody might feel like they have to be guarded at this time, or over the next 30 days. Maybe somebody feels like they have to fight for something. Who knows? I don't know. But the 7 of Wands could be that energy. Ace of Cups. Love overflowing. Who doesn't want that, right? This could be about new love, right? New love and new emotional connection. Yeah. Maybe this is wanting to express yourself emotionally to somebody that you love. But whenever I see the Ace of Cups, it always reminds me to give that love and that care back to oneself. To me, the Ace of Cups, first and foremost, is the card of self-love and self-care. Because if you don't perform self-love and self-care and nurture your own self, how will you be able to accept this beautiful overflowing cup of love that may be offered to you? How? The way you love yourself is probably the way that you're going to love somebody else, right? And then we have an Ace of Coins. So, damn, you got 2 aces right off the rip. Ace of Coins is new prosperity. It's a gift from Spirit. Aces are gifts. All right. This is the gift of prosperity, the gift of new opportunities for you, Scorpios. I love that. Okay. What's on the hidden energy? But somebody may be conflicted about something, and this may not be able to make a choice. This is indecisive energy right here. Sword energy is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The air energy is the I think energy, always in their head, thinking, analyzing, being logical. But this is somebody who, the 2s are all about making a choice, right? But somebody is conflicted and they don't know what choice to make. All right, let's Could be this about this marriage. This, because the Hierophant is Taurus energy ruled by Venus, but the Hierophant represents different things, but most importantly, it represents marriage, just like that 11 card, the 11 of Wands. That is another marriage card or commitment card. Maybe somebody's indecisive about a commitment. Who could be this Aquarius energy. We see 2 stars here. There's a star there and a star here. All right. Maybe somebody, maybe it is an Aquarius, or maybe somebody's hoping and praying and wishing for maybe a good outcome out of this whole situation, or maybe a healing to take place in this situation, and maybe starting a brand new chapter, a brand new cycle, right? Taking a leap of faith. All right. What else? Well, let's get in. Let's get in here. Let's get out our crow deck, and we're gonna get some messages from that. What's on the bottom? Ooh, what? The Hierophant. All right, Taurus for sure. Energy, Venus, the planet of love. Invoking that energy, right? This is very strongly about a marriage, a commitment. Maybe somebody getting some form of counseling, because the Hierophant could be looking at somebody else, like a teacher, a spiritual teacher, to get advice from. But it is about a connection, commitment. What's in the middle? Ooh, but there's a Tower, Scorpio energy. All right. Remember when we talked about building a house on sand? Yeah, that's the same type of theory here. Somebody built a house or something on sand, and when the first storm or the first wave, high wave comes, it wipes that tower out and it comes crashing down. Right? Wow. Towers to me are all about, it can be traumatic because it's an unexpected situation that pops up, that sort of rocks your world. But there's always a lesson in a tower, okay? There's always some sort of insight or lesson from this energy. All right, Holy Spirit, what do we have for our Scorpio energies today? We need to get some clarifications on these crowning energies, please. Holy Spirit, show us what Scorpio needs to see, feel, and hear. All right, for the next 30 days. All right. Moving on the bottom. All right, sorry about that. This is a 10 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, and the 10 of Wands, we said 10s could be the pinnacle of something, or they could be the closing out or the completion of a chapter or a cycle. I feel like somebody is wanting to complete this chapter of being maybe overburdened, These are a lot of burdens that this bird is carrying, and he's ready to drop this load. Maybe somebody wants to drop this burden. The Four of Cups is, somebody who may be distracted in life, bored. The Four of Cups is normally an offer of emotion of some type, right? Connection, emotion, love. But this could be somebody who is bored, who is distracted by other things, to even see these cups of love, or maybe just is unappreciative, or maybe emotionally void, right? Okay, well, let's find out more. Holy Spirit, show us. This is about to fall off. Okay, Temperance. The Hermit, Virgo energy. The Hermit is, going inward. All right, maybe somebody in this scenario needs to go inward and really do some self-examination, some reevaluation. That's what this Hermit energy is about, taking stock of your life and people, places, and things in it. Okay, maybe making some decisions not to go forward with certain things. All right, maybe making some judgment calls. Yeah. What else? What is this Temperance and this Hermit energy? Whoa, Scorpio. I've got the Eight of Coins. Eight of Coins. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, and the Eight of Coins is somebody, wanting to be determined, somebody who wants to be focused, whatever it is that you're working on, home, work, whatever, that brings coins or material manifestations. Somebody wants to work hard and be committed and be focused on this, and maybe that's why somebody has decided to go inward and remain in a temperate type of energy in order to focus on what it is that they need to focus on without distractions. Right. Okay. One more in this under this Temperance energy for Scorpio. Can you give us one more card for this? Okay. And we've got the King of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, mostly Scorpio. All right, King of Cups. This king is emotionally intelligent, right? They're not all over the place emotionally. This person has intelligence when it comes to their emotions and their feelings. All right, and you see how choppy the water is behind this crow, and even during turbulent times, right? This king knows how to remain calm and keep their emotions in check. This is a very nurturing type of king or energy, loving spouse, loving family person, loving friend, and all that other good stuff. Okay. All right. I have a Queen of Cups on the bottom. Counterparts. All right. Yes, counterparts. Yes, this Queen is the counterpart to this King, right? They complement each other. And then I've got a Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. Abundant. I love it. All right, Holy Spirit, what do you have for this Seven of Wands? What is this Seven of Wands energy? Maybe somebody feeling protective or having to guard themselves. What is this energy for our Scorpios? Please show us what this Seven of Wands represents for the next 30 days for our Scorpios. Please show us what this Seven of Wands represents for Scorpio, please. Whoa. Okay. I've got a Three of Swords. Maybe somebody feels like they have to guard themselves because there was heartbreak before, or there's heartbreak coming. I mean, there is no time in the spirit realm, so it could already have happened. You could be in the middle of it, or it could happen soon. But this is heartbreak right here. And maybe somebody's guarding themselves because of this heartbreak. Let me show the cards. Because of this heartbreak, right? And the other card that fell out is Justice in the reverse. So I feel like there was some form of unfairness. Of course, if there's a broken heart, there's some form of unfairness here. Okay? Yeah. somebody may be lacking in some form of accountability as well, with this Justice card in the reverse, you know. And the Justice card, like we talked about, represents that Libra energy, always keeping those scales balanced. So something is unbalanced here for sure. All right, yeah, something is unbalanced here for sure. All right, one more. What is this? Okay. Eight of Swords. Somebody feeling trapped. It's like a mental entrapment. All right. Somebody is mentally entrapped by maybe this heartbreak and this injustice that they feel. Okay. And sometimes I feel like the Eight of Swords could be, it feels like a form of self-sabotage, because the Eight of Swords is, you put yourself in this Eight of Swords situation. People put themselves in Eight of Swords, right? It's just an internal mental conflict here. Okay. And then I have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom. The Wheel of Fortune represents karma. Okay, it represents karma. And where the wheel lands, whatever you put out there is what you receive back. All right? Even the good books talk about that. Reap what you sow. This is also a 10 card. So this could be somebody either receiving the pinnacle of abundance with this wheel, giving good karma, or it could be, you know, the completion and somebody receiving not so good karma. All right, somebody having to answer to this injustice, basically, because maybe they put some BS out there. Okay, actually put some pain out there with this heartbreak, evidently. Okay. All right, what is this Ace of Cups? Ace of Cups. What is this Ace of Cups for the next 30 days for Scorpio? What does this Ace of Cups represent for, wow, just hold on. 3 cards fell out. We'll take the bottom card first. I've got 3 of Cups. All right, 3 of Cups. Celebration. Enjoying life with the people that we love and care about the most. All right, this is about happiness. Celebration, engagement, reconciliation. It could be any of those things, right? Under this Ace of Cups, when you add these two together, it equals the 4 of Cups. And we discussed the 4 of Cups earlier. Somebody being distracted or not accepting those cups of love, right? For whatever reason. I got the Ace of Swords, truth and clarity coming. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, Ace of Swords. Yeah. There's a rose on here, so somebody may be receiving some truth and clarity about the situation, maybe in the matters of love. And some of the challenges, there's mountains here, some of the challenges that may have been a part of this. And then I've got you, Scorpio energy, death and rebirth. This is about death and rebirth here. Maybe putting certain things to death, figuratively speaking. People, places, and things that no longer fit into your life, that no longer serve a purpose in your life, right? This is about death and rebirth, putting down ego and relying on spirit to guide you, giving you that spiritual knowledge, transformation. Maybe somebody wants to give truth and clarity to transform something here, right? Transform maybe this love. I have a Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands Knights are warriors as well as messengers, but this Knight wanting to maybe rush in passionately and give a message of having this passion towards you, desire, right? Maybe somebody this I don't know. Yeah, maybe somebody wants new adventures here. Alright, what's the Ace of Coins for Scorpio? Ace of Coins for Scorpio for the next 30 days. Six of Cups. This is that also soulmate recognition energy. This could also be somebody wanting a reconciliation. This is that nostalgic type of energy. Somebody who's touched you to the core. Somebody that you care about, love, treasure, family, friends. It doesn't matter. Right, but this is somebody, when you think of them, you just feel that sense of happiness and nostalgia. Oh my goodness. Yeah, about this commitment, this marriage. Yeah. I think there may be a new opportunity. Maybe a new opportunity for reconciliation. As far as this commitment, this marriage is concerned. There was heartbreak before. I feel like there was heartbreak and injustice before, which really put you all inside your head, this mental entrapment, like, what the fuck, right? But I feel like somebody wants to speak their truth to you. They might have not received the love or accepted the love, or maybe they were distracted for whatever reason before, but I feel like something has changed. I feel like something has changed, and now somebody wants to be this King of Cups because they see you as their Queen of Cups, Scorpio, and they want to be committed with this Eight of Pentacles. They want to be committed after maybe taking some time to reevaluate some shit, right? Yeah. They know they were unjust. They know they broke your heart. They know maybe that you were guarded or are guarded. Take it however it resonates. But I feel like somebody wants a reconciliation here. All right, what else? Oh my God. Oh, Gemini energy. This is all about the lovers, man. This is all about the lovers and moving forward towards, maybe a new opportunity, a new chance. This is Cancer energy. This is Gemini energy. A new opportunity. Wow. Maybe somebody wants to travel towards you, Scorpio. You want to travel towards them. But I feel like somebody is determined to take action when it comes to this lover situation. What? Wow. I don't know. Somebody just told me to look on the bottom instead of, getting another card. But wow. And what else? Yeah, because they don't want you to walk away, or you don't want them to walk away. Eight of Cups. All right. Maybe somebody's already walked away, but they don't want that to happen. They don't. This is a Eight of Cups is. There's a lot of emotion involved here in this commitment, this marriage, whatever this is. Somebody does not want somebody to walk away from this scenario, right? Because they see you, or you see them, as this wish fulfillment, this Nine of Cups. They see happiness and abundance with you, Scorpio, or you see this with them. This is turned into a love reading. Yeah, they see fulfillment because they see you as so abundant, or you see them as so abundant, and that you see them as your son. Yeah, wow. Wow. They see you as their Two of Cups, right? They see you as their Two of Cups. That healing, agape type of love, right? To me, the Two of Cups is even more potent and stronger than the Lovers, right? Because it's such healing type of energy. You see the Caduceus right here, right? Yes. And you love it. Equal, balanced cups when it comes to matters of the heart. That is gorgeous, gorgeous energy right there. This is all about partnership and cooperation in a partnership. To have those healthy cups of love, right? To have that healing love energy. Oh, yes, abundance. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Scorpio, I'm feeling this love, and I'm feeling reconciliation, and I'm feeling healing energy. I'm feeling tapping into intuition, maybe secrets being revealed, somebody wanting to speak their truth and clarity about the situation that they see as not only a lover situation, a destined companionship, something born by the heavens, but also seeing you two together as this healing type of agape, godlike type of love, right? Oh man, that's beautiful. Healing, this star energy, somebody's having this hope and faith that this reconciliation can take place. Wow. And I have Queen of Pentacles. Somebody seeing you, or you seeing them as wifey material, right? The Queen of Pentacles is somebody who is abundant. This is loyal wife, loyal partner, good parent. I mean, this is somebody who's abundant all on their own, right? But wow. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, because this person wants to make this investment now. They want to make this investment. They want to make this investment in this commitment. Yeah. Yeah. And this King of Swords, you know, trying to holding the Ace of Swords and wanting to come to speak their truth and clarity. I feel the King of Swords is not like the King of Cups. The King of Swords makes more logical decisions rather than consulting their heart space. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, so maybe this king would like to come speak their truth. This is also Aquarius energy, could be Aquarius, because right now somebody's in this Nine of Swords energy. We saw the Eight of Swords, and now we have the Nine of Swords. This is like in a state of despair, anxiety, depression, about this Queen of Swords. Somebody, their counterpart. Somebody is feeling this about another air energy, possibly. This is like Gemini energy, and this is Aquarius energy. So this could definitely be, two counterparts, really, this king feeling in despair over their queen. All right, well, interesting. If this resonates even remotely, then you were meant to get these messages today. Let's move on to the other oracles. So let's get the message from the universe first. Scorpio, I've got this new chapter in your life is going to require a new way of seeing things and a new way of seeing yourself. You can't continue to see and interpret things with the same understanding that you've had up until now. No matter what you face or how you feel, see it all from a higher perspective. All right? So somebody needs to see some things from a higher perspective. Let's just say over the next 30 days. And for me, the higher perspective, I always think about the eagle, because the eagle can fly higher than any other bird, right? So they have the advantage of being able to see things from a higher vantage point, right? So maybe somebody needs to tap in to their inner eagle, and try to either see somebody else's point of view, or see it from another perspective and or a higher perspective. Okay. All right. So what's the tea? What's the tea for Scorpios? I've got somebody feels or felt like they're not enough. All right. Yeah, self-sabotage. I felt like that Eight of Swords was like a self-sabotaging type of energy, right? Somebody all in their head, somebody not feeling like they're enough, somebody feeling a sense of that mental entrapment, maybe because maybe their self-esteem isn't or wasn't where it needs to be. Maybe they were lacking abundance, maybe financially, and maybe that added to this feeling of not enough. All right. Or maybe their mindset was just not right. But somebody, I feel like, wants to have this abundance with you, Scorpio. They want to make you feel safe. It says safety and comfort. Somebody wants to make you feel safe. And you can always flip the script on any of these cards. So it's either you or them feeling this way. All right. Wanting to flip the script and give this safety and comfort. Okay. That foundation. And I've got this hooking up one night stands in reverse. So maybe somebody could have been in this. We saw the Knight of Wands, right? The Knight of Wands can also be considered the Playboy or the Playgirl card of tarot. All right. Yeah, the wild pony. Okay. Sharing all their love with everybody and anybody. All right. Maybe somebody wants to hang up their player card. Maybe, and they want, because they love you and you love them. All right. It's a strong affection. There's strong chemistry, strong affection here. I've got this in the reverse, healing and releasing. So maybe somebody is not healing or releasing. All right. I've got somebody has all these unsent messages here. All right. They start typing a message and want to send it, but when it comes to sending, they end up deleting them. All right. So some of you definitely may be in some form of separation here. All right. Somebody is, reminiscing that Six of Cups energy, reminiscing nostalgic memories, looking at your pictures. Yeah. Somebody, I think this actually came up in reverse. Somebody who may have had old ways of thinking. Maybe they were still thinking or using a cassette player when instead of using digital media or something like that. I don't know. But somebody had this old school perspective, and we just talked about looking to see a new perspective, flying high like that eagle, right? I feel like somebody is releasing some of those old ways or old ways of thinking, old perspectives. I think somebody's trying to see things in a new way. All right. And this card definitely reiterates that. All right. A new chapter is going to require a new way of seeing things and a new way of seeing yourself. I couldn't say it any better. Couldn't say it any better. All right. And with this deck, what's the tea? I've got somebody is in a state of confusion or will be in a state of confusion over the next 30 days. not knowing what decision to make. It could, we saw that Two of Swords card, being indecisive, right? Says, I feel unclear about where we stand. So somebody is unclear and they want a reconciliation. They want this reconciliation, Scorpio, or you do, because there's still love there. Somebody is a spiritual hater. They might hate on your spirituality, or they hate the fact that you walk in the light, and maybe their energy's a little darker. I don't know, you know, or maybe people see you as magical in some way and they hate on that. I've got rejected. Who rejected who? All right, who rejected who? Somebody feels rejected, but somebody is still daydreaming about you, or you're daydreaming about them. There's still this love and chemistry, because you guys are soulmates. You have this soul contract here. There's no denying that. The lessons I learned from us will never be forgotten. Yeah, somebody sabotaged this situation. Somebody sabotaged the situation, I feel, because they felt like they were not enough for you, Scorpio, or you felt like you were not enough for them. What do the shamans want to say? They want to say surrender. Surrender. Maybe surrender all these old belief systems or old perspectives. Surrender it and let it go. You know, approach it from a new perspective. How about that? A higher perspective. Yeah. Yeah. This is, I think this is the Hangman. Well, this adds to a 12. And the 12 in the Major Arcana is the Hangman. And this is about letting go, right? This is, and seeing things in new perspective, right? Yeah. Pausing to see someone else's perspective, and this reduces to a 4, and 4s are all about, you know, finding and maintaining that stability, that firm foundation, so that somebody won't build something on sand, right? It's time to, ooh, eyes on the eagle, baby. That eagle's perspective. You see that? Can't say it any better. Eyes on the eagle, rising above the fray. To be able to see a newer perspective, a higher perspective, an eagle's perspective. Wow. Yeah. This adds to a 9, and 9s are when somebody decides to, that they're going to complete, they're in the process of completing a chapter, closing out a chapter or a cycle, and 10s are the completion of that chapter or cycle. So somebody is in the middle of closing out maybe a cycle of seeing things old school, right? Seeing things in this old way, cassette player type of way of thinking, seeing, doing, and adopt this rising above the fray. I like that. I might use that in the title. But right now it's time for rest and renewal. It's time for rest and renewal. Why? Because there was a broken heart here, Scorpio. There was a broken heart here. Some form of heartbreak. And somebody needs to heal from that. Alright. Rest and renewal. This reminds me of the 4 of Swords type of energy. Yeah. Somebody needs to heal and recover. And renew their mind, body, and spirit. I've got Drifter. Experiencing life as it comes and just go with the flow. Just go with the flow. Just go with the flow. Yeah. And I forgot to say that this card adds to a 7. So to me that points to the divine, right? Divine guidance, divine intercession. And reduce it adds to a 3. And the 3s are all about, you know, kind of like in the process of finding your footing, collaborating, working with others, you know, and all that other stuff. Yeah, and then we've got the drifter, experiencing life as it comes, going with the flow. This adds to a 5, and 5s in numerology are all about change. And a lot of times change is not easy. People are resistant to change, right? Yeah. This also reduces to a 3, you know. Just going with the flow. Just going with the flow. Collaborating with spirit, right? And not being completely tied to the outcome of what's going to happen in the future. Alright. I forgot what these cards are called. I think these are called below the something. I forgot. But anyway, it says death reclaims a life. And Scorpio, you represent the death card. You represent the death card in the major arcana. Hold on. In the major arcana, you represent death and rebirth, spiritual renewal, letting go and putting a death to certain things that no longer nourish you, give to you, whatever, feed you. All right, death reclaims a life. It says letting go, the sacred quality of death and natural endings and grief. Whether you're putting a death to a friendship, a love situation, the death of a loved one, you know, whatever, the loss of a job, whatever, there's always going to be some form of grieving, right, concerned or connected with that. And eventually, you know, as we go through the stages of grief, sort of like letting go, you know, just letting go and understanding that those are normal pieces of life that we have to go through, right? Yeah. This is about death and rebirth in many different ways. All right? Many different ways. And then I've got focus on the brilliance, Scorps. I've got focused attention and prioritizing and persevering. All right? Focus on your brilliance. All right? And what gifts you bring to the table. Being focused like that 8 of Pentacles, making that investment like the 7 of Pentacles, right? All right. So, what do the Orishas or the ancient ancestors want to say? I've got waxing moon. It says, may there be light over darkness. It's time to rise and shine. So look at when the next waxing moon is, but it's time to rise and shine. It's time to pay attention to your intuition, be tapped in and tuned in, and see things from a new perspective. All right. And then I've got Obara, number 11. All right, justice there again. And Obara says, happiness is the greatest wealth the gods can give us. Wow. Happiness and gratitude. I feel I need to add that there, you know what I'm saying? Right below the highest vibration of love, right? So finding your happiness is going to be the greatest wealth for you, Scorpio, whether it's this reconciliation or what. All right. Angels, what do you say for our Scorpios? Transcendence. I've got Azrael, transcendence. It says, you wouldn't be who you are without what you have become. Own your own story, Scorpio. Own your own story. Transcend whatever heartbreak this has brought you, or disappointment, or whatever. All right, it's time to see things from a higher perspective, and that includes seeing yourself in a higher perspective. Okay, own your own story. Then I've got Daniel, and use your divine discernment, like that High Priestess energy that we saw in the Major Arcana. All right, the High Priestess. Use that divine discernment and know that the voice that speaks to you through your intuition is the voice of the Creator, no matter what label you put on the Creator, right? It says, trust in the message within. They are divinely guiding you. All right, Scorpio. And the moon energy, since we just had the new moon in Gemini, we've got so much going on above us, but the new moon in Gemini, I've got shine, all right? And you may be shining in the new moon in Leo, and I can't even talk. And Leo season starts July 24th through August 23rd, so you may be shining, during that season. Okay, and then I've got last quarter moon in Pisces, which is in February and March. I've got talk less and feel more. Talk less, feel more. And last but not least, I've got some of the energy as far as healing stones, healing crystals for the collective. I've got Tibetan black quartz, and who needs it? Metaphysicist, metaphysicist, occultist, tantricist, and Sagittarius. Okay. Tibetan black quartz. And then I've got honey calcite. I've got a honey calcite of my own here. Beautiful stone. Honey calcite. And who needs it? Anyone with a job to do, the brilliant but lazy, and any Taurus. All right. So honey calcite. This was a very interesting reading, Scorpio. I just feel like, wow. Whatever you decide to do, whether you feel like reconciling whatever the situation is, because I really feel like there's a lot of love here, a lot of emotion, but there could have been some mistakes made in the past. It feels like past energy for sure. I mean, it can't be new energy if somebody wants a reconciliation. I feel like this is a soulmate situation, counterpart situation, but I feel like somebody's perspective, I think for whatever reason somebody sabotaged the situation because of maybe their own self-esteem or not feeling enough or abundant enough. So... And maybe because of the way their own perspectives at the time, the way they saw things may have been a little outdated or, but I feel like there's going to be some form of change here. I wish you guys well, and if there's a reconciliation, just let Spirit guide you guys on this and just go with the flow. All right, you guys. All right, Scorpio, thank you so much for tuning in today. Very interesting reading. I wish you well. Sending you supportive, loving energy. All right, you guys. All right. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you, you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, you guys. Mwah. Love you guys. If you need a personal reading, look at the description box. All of my information is there, as well as my rates and promo codes. Mwah. Love you guys. Bye-bye.